The Good Morning America host was nowhere to be found on Monday's edition of the show. Lindsay Davis stood in for Michael during his most recent absence. The 52-year-old has been away from his post several times over the past few months. He appeared on Sunday night for his usual NFL hosting duties on Fox Sports. That's where Michael can typically be found each weekend, but it seems he had other obligations for Monday. Lindsay handled a one-on-one interview with Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley during Monday's episode. She joined Robin Roberts and George Stephanopoulos in Michael's absence. There was no explanation given for why Michael was out, however. Michael is usually absent on Mondays during football season. That's because he must host Sunday night football coverage while in Los Angeles. He usually misses the next morning's show because he typically does not have time to fly back to New York City on time. Michael will likely return for Tuesday's episode, given that this is not a typical behavior. Last week, both Michael and Robin Roberts were missing from GMA. The absent hosts were replaced by some familiar faces to morning viewers. Joining George Stephanopoulos, 62, for the last show of the week were repeat fill-ins DeMarco Morgan and Juju Chang. No explanation was given for where Michael or Robin were, which left some fans furious. One even tweeted angrily at GMA, "It's another Friday GMA with just George Stephanopoulos." Lazy no-shows Michael Strahan and Robin Roberts taking advantage of Kim Godwin because they get a free pass. Kim Godwin is the current president of ABC News. Viewers have often complained whenever a regular host goes missing, and the response is even worse when both are absent. Lately, the two have been tagging off, missing differing days. Earlier this week, Lindsay Davis, 52, filled in for Robin, who was away for Tuesday's GMA live broadcast. Lindsay appeared alongside George and Michael. Robin did not hint that she would be absent from the episode when she appeared on the show on Monday. The star looked as bright as ever in that episode and cracked a joke at Mike for taking an absence. The whole hosting cast has not been together fully since last week, with various hosts taking time off. Robin's absence followed her being off last week. Again, her disappearance was not addressed, but Robin admitted she was visiting family. She shared a photo of her niece's son with a toothy grin while sitting at the dinner table. "Wonderful to be back in my beloved hometown and seeing how my niece's adorable son is keeping the tooth fairy busy. There's no place like home," Robin captioned her photo. Meanwhile, George has seemingly doubled down on his availability, especially as he and wife, Ali Wentworth, try to avoid their empty nest. Recently, Ali had a chance to hear from daughters Harper, 18, and Elliot, 21, who are both away at college. The loving mom forced their hand by sharing a photo to her personal Instagram that she knew both girls would respond to.